You know those days when everything starts to feel the same? Yeah, that feeling sucks. Especially when you wrote this as your New Year's resolution. I haven't had new experiences with new people in new places, but that changes... I don't have a watch, but that changes now. Because for the past 2 months, I've been convincing myself in order to achieve my New Year's resolution, I need to go halfway around the world and have some crazy experience, when really, there's so many cool things waiting for you, and they might only be a few hours away. We only have 2 hours and 11 minutes to go. And this is why waking up pretty early is pretty nice. Look at the sun coming right up over those buildings. It's emerging like a big, giant, fiery balloon. Look how beautiful that is. What a way to start our trip. If this is a sign of what's to come, this is beautiful. Let's go! We made it. Devil's Den. It's something I never even knew existed, and it's a 2-hour drive away from me. Now let me give you a little bit of context on what makes this place so freaking cool. So Devil's Den is a subterranean river that's running underground. And the river goes way deeper than you would think. So when scuba divers made their way down into the deepest parts of this river, they made some wild discoveries in the chambers that were 70 feet underground. They found human remains from 10,000 years ago. They found remains of saber-toothed tigers, mastodons, ground sloths, and even dire wolves. And the only reason they even found this place is because in the winter, when it gets cold, smoke billows out of the sinkhole, which is why the pilgrims who discovered this decided to give it the name the Devil's Den. So let's go. It's hard to describe the feeling of walking down into this cave. It had this aura of mystery about it. After knowing its history, 10,000 years ago, ancient humans lived and died by this water source. Extinct animals did the same. And if the walls of this cave could speak, it'd probably tell you a million more stories about what happened here. And just for a second, I wasn't in the year 2024, but instead, I was connected to something much more ancient. And the group with me all seemed to think the same. There wasn't much talking, there was just a silent appreciation for this bizarre place that we all found ourselves in. Now that was fun. That's all it took to have a new experience in a new place. But that's what makes these adventures so exciting. You don't know what's gonna happen, you don't know where it's gonna take you, you don't know what you're gonna do, but that's the fun part about them. You don't have to travel around the world to have an adventure. There's adventures waiting for you in your own backyard, an hour drive away from where you live. Somewhere you probably never even thought existed is 45 minutes away from you, and it's really cool. I'm sitting in the forest. Where am I? I don't even know. There's birds going around. There's ducks. There's a freaking thing jumping on the tree over there. And I guess what I took away from this experience is that it's never too late to start. Your mind can create a million reasons as to why it's not the right time. Not the right time to work out, or learn that new hobby, or travel to that cool place. But the opportunity to change the story you're telling yourself might only be a Google search and a 2-hour drive away.